Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 13 in the NFL, and we're talking right now with Troy West from AllPlaysWin.com, who's coming off of a 3-0 week in the NFL with us. So all Troy West haters, maybe this week you'll have something. Last week you got nothing. Troy, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pete. I appreciate it. 3-0. Actually, on the site, we had one play, and it was our biggest play of the year. The Dallas Cowboys plus 125 outright.
Wow, nice.
I know it took a field goal at the end, but we'll take it, Pete. We'll take it. We're up 21-6. Truly never really in doubt. Cowboys get it done. We're now 7-1 over our last official 8 NFL plays on the website. Come give us a shot, Pete. We're really starting to roll. That's 5 straight winning weeks on the SBR videos.
Wow.
We're pumped up right now, Pete. Things are looking good.
This week, you're actually taking 3 games in the NFL that I assigned to you. These are not the games that you chose, but 2 of these games I actually think have pretty decent edges, and I'm wondering why other cappers didn't take them. First game we're going to discuss is Jacksonville-Cleveland, and this is one of them. Cleveland's a 7-point home favorite. The total's 40 or 40.5, and I know that, the big square thing to mistake that you always hear but get warned against is not to put too much into what happened last week, and I know that as a gambler, the super square thing to do is to put too much stock into what happened last week on a game that you bet on and lost. But I'm going to do that here. I admit that my one big loser last week was Cleveland. I'm looking at this line. Jacksonville got their win last week. Is Cleveland built to win games at all, let alone win by margins? Should Jacksonville be a 7-point dog here? I don't think so. I like Jacksonville. What do you think, Troy?
Hey, great points, Pete. I'm going to go with Jacksonville, too. I think this team finally has some new life after being winless for so long. I think Gus Bradley finally has his team playing pretty darn good football. And I know the wins weren't quality, but you know what? They're starting to compete, and I think this team does have new life. And you just said it best, Pete. I mean, Cleveland Browns, a 7-point favorite against anybody? I don't think so. I know neither of these teams really have much to play for other than pride and maybe draft picks. But I just think this Gus Bradley Jacksonville team started to play a little bit more inspired. Their defense is playing better. They've established a run game. I'm not necessarily sure they're going to win this football game, but I definitely think they keep it within that 7-point margin. So I'm going to go with the Jaguars. I think they have new life, and they're going against the Brown team that really hasn't proven much all season, been up and down, and lately been down. I'm going to go with the Jaguars as well, Pete.
Why is the line where it is then? How can Cleveland be a touchdown favorite?
I just think it's because Cleveland's at home, Pete, and they do play better at home, and Jacksonville has been bad for so long. I think that's where the line's where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, if you can identify late in the year when a terrible team has turned a little corner and starts to have value, it's a classic sports betting situation late in all seasons where you can find value, and we might have one here. Jacksonville plus 7. Thanks, Troy.